Hello, everyone. RBG Kingdom Giddy here, back with some more stories. The Path of Destinies. In the previous video, which one did we get? I think we got the End of the World one, yeah. Got the one with the Sky Ripper, the End of the World with the Sky Ripper. So that was fun. Yeah, so, but off screen, I kind of looked into, like, what trophies I have left to get, and of course, there's the ones where I learn all your skills, which is a shit ton. And I guess only specific chapters give you skill points, which fucking sucks, if I'm being completely honest with you. But the one I was really most looking to was the one where it's, like, use all your skills things. So it's like, okay. So it shouldn't be too hard to do. I mean, I do have the list with me, so... And I think it's only, like, 6? It's... Wait, hold on. 8. It's 8. It's 8 things I need to do, so... Alright, so... We found all our truths, but there's only one true path. And that key symbol is actually the key symbol that we need to go down. But we'll save that for a little bit later. Let's actually do another Sky Ripper one.
Every child knew about the Sky Ripper. The Transcendent Emperor had buried its pieces deep. And then, this Emperor's horrific sacrifices had brought it back to the surface. Reynardo wasn't exactly sure how to use the legendary weapon. But surely, there must be some way to do it without provoking another catastrophe. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the Earth? It was more than Reynardo could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it. As he set foot on the island, Reynardo couldn't help feeling a bit curious. Was Lapino still waiting to be rescued? No. He was probably drinking champagne with the ravens. Did ravens drink champagne? Did rabbits? Reynardo felt oddly thirsty, come to think of it. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Reynardo never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
And also, apparently there's one more, like, fake ending that I can get, but I won't be able to get that until I'm actually within the true path of the game, so. Well, that's totally fine.
You blinked.
Okay, so we took that path the first time around, so...
The people who had built this castle, did they even know what monstrous weapon lay hidden within their walls? The Sky Ripper could destroy anything it touched, or so the legend said. As the Transcendent Emperor had fought the lost gods, thousands of thousands had died. But Reynardo had been through wars. The only merciful war was a short one.
You either get all of this one or all of this one. Okay, I think they said... I think 46, I think they said was the last level, which, I mean, I guess we're halfway there. And I think they said now every single time, like right now it takes 30,000 to get an experience points. I think that's how much it's going to be every single time now, which is not great, but... Sword energy...
there was an inscription. Praise the sun.
Huh. Alright. Oh, shit. There's another pause. Okay, pause. Okay. So, the things I need to do is I need to grab and throw an enemy off a ledge. I need to grab and throw an enemy into another enemy. I need to grab an enemy and wait for another one to attack and use it as a shield. I need to hook an enemy and pull it towards me. Normal hit, counter, dash, and... Okay. Okay, hold on. Grab through it off the ledge, threw into another enemy.
Reynardo wondered where he could find a snack.
I missed something.
He was feeling a bit peckish.
Because their styles should be godlike if you do all of them. I should really do it in that order.
I'm just trying to teach you how to fly.
Okay. For sure did the 3 grabbings. Oh, I don't think I've hooked. Ah, I still missed something. I think I've been down this way before, haven't I?
When he was still a thief, Reynardo had always been attracted to the women with the biggest chests. No, that's not what I meant. To rob.
Okay. I used one as a shield. Now I just need to... Okay. Fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna use my R2 sword attack on that fucking dude first.
Kill the fox! Call out the ravens. Nobody said they were original.
Okay, so I know I grabbed, I hooked. Still missing something.
Reynardo remembered when the government had introduced the healing fruit. Some people said it was going to bankrupt the economy, but it seemed to work very well. Sleep tight, thought Reynardo.
Okay. Did all 3 of the counters. Or counters. I did the grabs. Hook. I think I've done them all this time.
Barely landed a claw on it.
There we go. Godlike. There we go. There we motherfucking go. Okay, so for the puzzle, I don't think it's anything too special.
See? That wasn't so hard.
No, but I do see an alternate path over there, so I kind of want to check that out. Yep. That's what I figured. So that's how I'd get the most experience, is by getting godlike and not getting hit and having a high combo.
There it was. Sky Ripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Sky Ripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him. It was a no-brainer. He'd sacrificed his old friend Lapino to get the armature. And the armature was useless by itself, only a series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices, and he would make more before the end. He would have to choose the greatest good, no matter how much it cost him. Zenobia. Well, he would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core. Doubt sunk in before he was even out of sight of the Farfarer. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? It was the sort of path he'd always avoided. The path of responsibility, of seriousness. Had he grown up? He didn't feel grown up. He'd made this decision from his gut.
Alrighty.
Like he always did. Somehow, he'd impulsively decided to stop being impulsive. Did that make any sense?
Why does this feel like the way to go, but you can't have gone this way without the fucking sword? Oh well. Oh, this might be new. Dear Zenobia, the director of the Academy has told me how much he was impressed by your academic performance and leadership. Somehow I doubt this was a session of bootlicking. I have seen plenty of those. That old toad is sincere. I am proud of you, my daughter. You will make a fine empress one day. On my end, great news. Professor Calvarus has been studying the Nexus, and he has made a bold observation. That toad is a true genius. You know how that island is unique, constantly changing, new crystalline formations appearing, island fragments merging, splitting, slowly drifting, held together by some invisible threads. Professor Calvarus is convinced those changes are not random, but rather indicative of the living nature of the islands. He has observed that certain changes on the Nexus follow, or sometimes precede, a turbulence of another island. Landslip, quake, flood, the Nexus seems to resonate with those. Maybe the islands are a hive mind and the Nexus is the brain. In any case, I am funding a permanent scientific observation on the Nexus. It will attract the Emperor's greatest minds. With Professor Calvarus at the helm, I anticipate a great age of enlightenment for the Empire. With love, Father.
Time to Reynardo.
Okay, well, it was awesome. Not quite godlike, but that's fine.
Kill the rebel! Caught one, Raven. Eat the rebel! Caught another.
Well, I didn't get it, but I don't know. I was always missing, like, there was 8 or 7 things, like 8 things. 3 of them involve grabbing.
There
Now-
was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Now that I know what it is, I might try my damnedest to...
You almost never saw wild gogglers together like this. The toads had to train them not to peck each other to death. So these had to be Imperial gogglers. That meant ravens were up ahead.
Don't know what I'm missing. I seriously don't. There's 8 things, right? 8 things. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8. I'm almost missing one thing, but...
Healing fruits were great, but you could never get the stains out.
Oh, it just took me up here. Okay.
There were fewer and fewer trees. There were only these huge crystalline growths. Had those been here before? He no longer heard birds except for the feverish cawing of the ravens when they attacked. He couldn't smell the small animals of the forest, the mice and rabbits. Where had they gone? And he was getting hungry too. This was an unhealthy place to be. A portal to an unknown destination. Yeah, I bet it's totally safe, thought Reynardo.
Don't know what I missed. I tried to do all the 3 grabbing things first. It's so hard where it's like, okay.
Of course there was a puzzle. You couldn't expect the Transcendent Emperor to bury a god's eye in a leather sack where anyone could pick it up.
What the fuck did I miss? I'm pretty sure I did all 3 of the grabs. Because it's grab an enemy, toss him over a cliff, toss him into another enemy, use him as a shield, counter, regular hit, R2, dash and hook. Well, maybe I'll dash into... Maybe I don't know.
The 20-sided core made him feel physically sick. Once he had sneaked into a temple of the dark arts, and he hadn't liked what he smelt and saw there. This felt like that. As quick as he could, he wrangled the icosahedron into the armature. The wheels began to spin, then glow. The sick feeling quickly spun away. Now he only felt sad. He had lost good friends for this war apparatus. Maybe Lapino wasn't such a good friend. Yeah, that made him feel better. He carried his prize back to the Farfarer. Now, he had to make his next move. There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus. If this really was some sort of super weapon, he could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy. And if it wasn't, well, better to know that before the final battle. But maybe he should show it to some scientists first. There was an observatory on the Nexus. Maybe he should go there before he fired it. Well,
Yeah, I'm basically doing everything
If you've just
first.
assembled a weapon
Like,
out of
I'm
legend
doing the
that can
first things first, and then the
exile
last
gods
one
from
I
the world,
choose a different
you'd want to
path,
have
and
a
then
scientist or two
on the
look
next
at it.
route I'll
And
do
even
this
if they
whole thing, and then I
disagreed
pick the different
he
ones
had
there.
time, he could ask Calaveras himself. Yes, the observatory would be his objective. Why had the parts of the Sky Ripper only surfaced now, thousands of years after the Transcendent Emperor had dismantled it? The mad Emperor Isengrim had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods.
Isengrim.
Was that why these ancient artifacts were rising out of the ground? How perfect, then, that the Sky Ripper would reappear to be his destruction. And, hopefully this time, just his destruction.
I'm probably gonna get every single trophy in this game, save for the skill where I get all my, save for the trophy where I get all of my skills back, which is totally fine by me, and that's something I can get off screen. Yes, I wanted to die. First of all, fuck you. Still don't know what the fuck I missed. I'm pretty sure I did all 8 of the things, but sure, whatever.
A legendary weapon was exactly what the rebellion needed. They were outnumbered. The once kind emperor had become a tyrant. But his ravens stayed loyal, for he fed them his victims, and the other animals were too frightened to rebel. Reynardo shuddered at what the emperor was trying to do. To bring back the lost gods, the Black Harvest, the Black Sun? No. He would stop that toad, no matter what the risk.
Can't believe that one trophy was just to run around in circles like this.
Reynardo had found his game changer. He would ignore all distractions, focus on the Sky Ripper. Oh, this really didn't have much in the way of safety features, did it?
Oh, fuck you. Well, there we go. I did them all. Somehow. But now that I know how to do them all. So yeah. I think they also said that like there's a good place to grind as well.
Reynardo was thrilled. The scientists seemed to think he'd put the Sky Ripper together right. But one toad was worried.
Yeah, the Sky Ripper could tear a hole in existence itself. There are invisible strings that tie the universe together. If the Sky Ripper cut one, the hole would widen and widen until our whole existence fell into it.
Another toad sighed. Irving still believes in string theory.
At least go see Calaveras.
Yeah, said the worried toad.
He knows more than anyone else has forgotten about the Transcendent Emperor.
If anyone could tell him how to use this weapon safely, it would be Calaveras. It was he who had told Reynardo how to find it in the first place. But maybe he had to give up on using it as a weapon. Maybe he had to go to the secret rebel base and ask the generals there what he could do with a weapon that he dared not use. One way or another, there had to be a safe way to use it.
Yeah, since we've already done the top one, let's do this one.
On the way to the ruins of the city of Ubar, Reynardo had plenty of time to ponder what the toads had said. Strings and holes and something called anti-stuff. Well, he didn't understand any of it, but
Anti-stuff.
it made him nervous. Reynardo would hear one metaphor and decide the Sky Ripper was safe, and then another, and worry it was catastrophically dangerous. If it could destroy the entire world, nothing was worth risking that. But if it couldn't, then not using it would be an act of cowardice. Of course, it could be catastrophically dangerous. Reynardo knew that. But maybe it wasn't always. He would bring the Sky Ripper to the council. Wiser heads would know what to do.
Alrighty.
The truth was, if it wasn't safe, then it was dangerous. They couldn't use it. He'd found the Sky Ripper for nothing. He should have rescued his friend Lupino. Oh, he should have confronted Zenobia. He had nothing but his sword. But maybe the council would have an idea?
The Rebel Council. Yeah, you want to go down paths that has the most combat, so...
The ruins.
Yeah,
Why were so
one
many
like that was a
ravens
little hard
scouring
because you
the
couldn't even
ruins?
throw an enemy.
Had someone betrayed the secret base? Reynardo thought
Yeah, I
about
couldn't even throw anyone off
using
from
the
this one.
Sky Ripper to assault the Imperial outpost on the Nexus. He shuddered. That could have gone very wrong.
Oh, we're going to see how back it's going to go in the next part. I might as well open this up, get some health back. Alright. Still level up. I just hope that whatever's... Yeah, I think there's like 5 stories that give you a level up. And then find all 4 of the truths give you a, 2 of them. So...
There was an inscription, no spitting.
Oh. Well, it's not a big deal. That's definitely not a big deal considering
This
now that I have
chest
my full
contained a
health.
Vorpal sword.
I'm just kidding. Vorpal swords don't exist. A raven cawed, "There he is!" And they ran away, cawing. They knew he had the core, didn't they? And they were afraid of it. Little did they know, he couldn't use it.
Wait. If they didn't know he couldn't use it... Yes. A sword can be powerful without ever being drawn from its scabbard. Long live the Emperor!
Cawed the ravens.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck off! I think the only thing I was missing was the... Because I think... Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. I was about to say everything I do gives the style up, but oh, that's not a big deal.
Sorry, mustache, thought Reynardo. long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
Okay.
He's hit, he thought.
Slippy's hit. Cool. I'm just going to get rid of this dude.
He needed some way to break the ice with this wall, so to speak.
God. Well, fuck you, first of all. Oh my
go.
God. God.
There were still so many games to play, Reynardo thought as he died.
Oh, fuck you, first of all. Fuck you.
Reynardo had felt better.
I'm close to a level up, and I have no idea if this will take me to a story that gives me a level up, because I think they just give you enough experience to level up again, which I think is stupid. Definitely could have more in that one. I feel like they should have way more in these big chests than they do.
Reynardo barely made it to the hideout when he was shoved into a meeting room. He laid out his plan. They were shocked. Bluff the Emperor with an unusable weapon?
Yeah, it's brilliant, laughed Reynardo. He keeps sending ravens, none of them come back. How does he know it's my sword?
I suppose there's no harm if it fails.
Take the Sky Ripper into a firing position, croaked the speaker. I shall attempt to hail him by far, speaker.
It was a huge bluff. Reynardo had no cards to play. Just a weapon that could maybe destroy everything he hated and everything he loved. Could he be sure it wouldn't work? No, of course not. Of course the Emperor couldn't be sure it wouldn't work, and he must believe in ancient weapons if he hoped to bring back the lost gods, right? What terms could he offer Isengrim III? Now, he would have to step down, obviously. And accept the rebellion? Was that asking too much? Maybe Reynardo would ask him to make Zenobia Empress. Yeah, his daughter, after all. She would never sacrifice innocent kittens and puppies to bring back the lost gods. No. Reynardo had to seem confident. Overconfident, even. Like he was sure he could blow up the Emperor's ship to hell. I mean, who believes a cautious bluff?
Alright, let's like bluff the Emperor. I think for this one, I want to go these long routes for like the level, because I'm like less than, yeah, I'm like, and if I could get, I can try to get perfects all around. That'd be great.
Ooh, the port led right into the middle of the fleet. It was a glaring weakness in the defense.
And it's also keeping a high combo as well, which is like kind of hard, but eh. So you want a high combo, be perfect, as in don't get hit, and do all 8 of those things. Super easy.
There was an engraving. Maximum capacity, 130 people.
Oh, come on. I feel like these chests should have at least 2. I kind of like the fact that he hasn't been talking about, like, me smashing stuff. Okay. Oh no, fuck. Damn it.
Back to traitors!
Caught the ravens.
The one thing I didn't do was throw into another person, but hey, got the perfect. We could just get 1,000 for these next encounters.
To place a weapon he could not use. But he could end the war tonight with just a threat. So much more humane than destroying a ship or an entire fleet. And then he would destroy the Sky Ripper in case some other adventurer was tempted. You never knew about some of these other foxes. Soon, it would all be over.
Actually, I don't think I haven't Oh yeah, there should be a fight right here, right? No, but there should be a fight down there, so. Unfortunately, I don't get a result screen for the next one, so. Then have them get killed by one. Is there another fight, or is there no more fights besides the last? I think there's there's no fight here. Damn it! Which sucks because now we're heading to the last
He'd
one.
confront the Emperor. Funny that this whole war had come about because the Emperor feared death. Now it was coming for him. There was some sort of lesson there, wasn't there?
Okay. Yeah, it sucks that I don't get a result screen in that. That's so dumb. I think that's stupid. You don't get a result screen for this one. So I think for damn sure I would have gotten the level up.
He
Alright, how's
set
this
up
one
the
gonna
Sky
end?
Ripper and let it warm up. Zenobia came out, flanked by a whole platoon of ravens. I know you, Reynardo. You won't actually use that, she said. I know what the scientists told you, that it would totally blow up your fleet. You're reckless, Reynardo. Bold, dashing, brave, devil-may-care, wild, impulsive, hasty, rash, sometimes even a little harebrained, a bit feckless even. You just don't think things through. Oh, get to the point, woman. But you're not crazy. How do you know I didn't go crazy? Demanded Reynardo, doing his very best to look crazy. Well, go ahead then. Press the trigger. Oh, damn her. She'd seen through him again. She never fell for his bluffs. This was the moment to do something brilliant. To come up with exactly the right thing to say, to make a heroic move. That's what heroes do. But he couldn't think of anything that wasn't obviously stupid. He was too shocked to move. Her ravens came and seized the Sky Ripper. He stared as they pushed it over the side into the abyss. Hey! Oh, I fought really hard to get that. It should never have come back. And he had to admit she was right. She had always been right. It was one of the frustrating things about her. Years later, as he rotted to his death in an Imperial prison cell, Reynardo was still trying to come up with something clever and heroic that he could have done in that last moment. But he never could. Oh, again? But he already had all the secrets he needed. He was sure of that. He must have not used them the right way. What was the best, worst mistake he could make? Probably trusting that traitor Lapino.
A hero who can turn a hopeless situation into opportunity, who can win a war without firing a single shot. Damn it, I leveled up. Poker face. Alrighty.
The book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. Faster than before? And he fell.
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer.
Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Reynardo knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong, but he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lupino needed rescuing. Of course, Reynardo had a pretty strong suspicion that Lupino had betrayed the rebellion, and he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
Alrighty. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this part of Let's Play Stories Paths of Destiny. In the next part, guys, I think I'll do another Sky Ripper one. And then I think that would give me 3 Sky Ripper endings, right? Yeah, because even though this is technically a ending for Zenobia, we got from the Iblis Stone ending here. So yeah. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give the like button a click. And comment down below what you like about the video. Didn't like about the video. And let me know what you guys think of that ending. I mean, granted, he lived technically. He just lived in prison for the rest of his life. So, yeah. As always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to the main channel, too. That's in the description below. As always, follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RPG, Team Kid Twitter are in there, too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I will see you all next time.